students to Unit 6. In this unit, we're going to cover, again, in Layman's book, Chapter 7, but Section 3. So read Chapter 7, Section 3. And we're continuing in truth tables. And what we're going to learn here, we're going to learn how to do a truth table and what its purpose is. And so the purpose of a truth table is to allow us to see every possible combination of truth values of the premises and the conclusion. And what you're looking for is a row, and hence a possible situation in which the premises are all true, but the conclusion is false. And so pay special attention in Layman's chapter about how to set up the truth table. So what you'll need to do is you assign a truth value to each premise, and we put together every combination of possible truth values of each premise. And then we start to assign the truth value to the main logical operators in the premises. So pay special attention to that in Layman's book. And in this section, we're going to do quiz 5. And what you really need to know, again, is the truth function of the operators. You need to know those definitions in order to be able to do truth tables and for this quiz. And in this chapter, in this section of this chapter, Layman talks about the difference between necessary and sufficient conditions. You'll need to know what those are and what the differences between those are. If you want to think of them in terms of a conditional that you're very familiar with now, an if-then statement, the antecedent, which is the first part of the conditional, that is your sufficient condition. And the consequent, which is what comes after the then, that is your necessary condition. So one way to just memorize this quickly is think of S and turn your arrow upside down, and then in, and you have sin. So think of sin, and that gives you the sufficient condition of the antecedent of the conditional, and the necessary condition, which is the consequent of the conditional. So know that for your quiz, and you will do well on the quiz.